Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
Welcome to another week of the show. Thank you to everybody who has made us into a 30,000 sub channel. We appreciate you very much. We're on our way to 40K. I know we keep asking for more, but I'm going to do that every week. You know what I'm saying? If you are watching this live, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well, because it helps with the algorithms and whatnot. And we have a merch link now. It's up on our channel. It's at the top. You know, you can click our info or about me or whatever the hell it's called. And we got some merch up there as well. So support us in any way that you see fit. We definitely appreciate you. Gina Views. This week in the Gina-verse. I mean, we could talk about the tsunami, I guess, but what else has occurred in the Gina-verse?
I don't remember.
I can see that.
I really don't remember. I really, really don't remember.
Slow week for you.
Slow week.
Slow motion.
Slow motion.
Well,
I definitely caught Baddies.
You did? What happened?
I just be watching it. There's no storyline ever.
They need to hire the niggas from WWE.
No, they need to hire Natalie on WWE.
You don't even know the storylines on WWE.
Yeah, but she gonna make it entertaining.
Man.
They need to make her an executive producer over there.
An executive producer? She's never wrestled a day in her life. I mean, squabbing ain't the same thing.
She's literally boxed. She's boxed and she's squabbled. The wrestling got to fall in the middle of that.
Nah, wrestling is a technique. I mean, just because she could fight don't mean she could wrestle. But shout out to Natalie. I don't want none of that.
Can you wrestle or fight?
I don't want none of that. Yeah, I seen Natalie fight before. I don't want no smoke.
Wrestling and squabbling is the same thing.
I don't want none of that, Natalie Nunn. Keep that over there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to Tony Baker, who came through and hung out with us last episode. Very, very fun and interesting episode, to say the least. A lot of gems came out of that.
Tony had me pushing the cart back to the cart.
You did a cart return?
I did a cart return.
You was feeling like you would have got judged if you didn't?
I just felt like in the empty parking lot I was in that everybody was looking at me.
But they wasn't.
It wasn't nobody in the parking lot with me. So I walked it back to the location.
I think if we all did that, it'd be a lot better. But then the way I look at stuff like that is I'm providing a job for somebody.
You providing a job for who?
The cart collector.
By leaving the cart there?
Yeah, because somebody got to go out and do that job now.
Do you litter?
No. I don't intentionally litter.
Well, that's a job.
That's not true. I have intentionally littered. I will admit to it. Yes, I'll be intentionally littering sometimes. Mm-hmm. But not like, it's not a regular occurrence.
Yeah, you got to put the carts back.
Like littering technically is anything that is discarded like on the ground or publicly. Mm-hmm. So I might drop a chip. I ain't picking the chip up.
Because you creating a job for somebody?
No, that's for a dog or somebody. Like for your Yorkie to come by and eat the chip.
A stale chip off the ground?
Yeah, and get diarrhea or something. Shout out to the Yorkies.
Well, that's productive. Yeah,
for you. Then you get to go to the pet. Do pets have urgent care?
Yes.
Interesting. All right. Well, shout out to Tony Baker. Very great episode. Go check out our last episode of Effective Immediately. Also, we have dropped a lot of content. The Coyote interview is out right now. Amazing lyricist. Dope ass album. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Coyote. They're a duo, a Latin group from Los Angeles. That's out. Our Rayvon interview is making the rounds.
Shaking tables.
Shaking
pod mics.
I found it very interesting how
pod shaker.
When you and Rayvon had your moment about shit chips or whatever it was.
Smegma.
Smegma and he said it was a nugget, or what did he say?
It was a nugget in between her cheeks.
It was a nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when y'all had that moment and I left, I felt like, that was a highlighted episode for me. It's getting to sit out of that conversation. So.
That was a highlighted episode?
Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Rayvon. Also, speaking of Rayvon, our friend Joey Badass, friend of the show.
Free Joey.
We had Joey on the show. He came up here. We talked all about the project. We talked about Raising Kanan, all things Joey Badass. And then he goes on Instagram Live and basically drops the bombshell that Columbia Records is holding his album back, and they pushed the album back. He doesn't have a release date, and he is not happy about this shit.
He said they told him to announce on August 1st that is not coming out.
Yes. The project, Lonely at the Top. It's supposed to be a mixtape. So trying to gain more ground in my journalistic journey, I called him.
Are you claiming to be a journalist now?
Not yet. I haven't earned it yet, but I'm on my way.
How do you earn it?
I don't know.
So how you know you're on your way?
I don't know. I don't know. I think journalism is a real craft, and I never want to disrespect somebody's craft by just claiming to be something that I haven't earned yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I did call Joey. He did give me permission to speak on the matter. We talked for a good 20 minutes or so. Very good conversation. And he was just very displeased with the label. He's saying that the label it don't have nothing to do with no sample clearances. It ain't no features holding the album up, holding the project, so not a mixtape, holding the project up. Lonely at the Top was supposed to come out like in the next week or so, but they pushed it back for no reason at all. And he is not happy. He added them on his video at Columbia Records.
He said everybody tag him and blow him up.
Yes. He did mention that, well, some of the things he said between us, so I'm not going to violate that, but he did say that I could speak on the fact that he wants the fans to know that it's not him. Mm-hmm. And he's taking full accountability that he hasn't been transparent with his fan base enough to warrant that respect, where it's like a two-way street. Like my fan base, I want them to know that I'm here to super serve them, and I'm not going to go away for a long periods of time no more. Because we know Joey, he go do acting. You might get into Joey Badass music for a while. Mm-hmm. He also said I could speak on the fact that throughout the course of this year, even the back and forth and all of that, that's been him going rogue. Mm-hmm. The label didn't have nothing to do with that. He didn't even get permission to drop none of them records. Mm-hmm. He was just dropping on his YouTube, and they would play catch up. Even all the way back to the Rulers Back. He said he just dropped that and went rogue, and the label found out when we found out. Mm. So, hopefully he gets to figure that situation out. He did say that if they don't get it together,
he said he's dropping it on Monday.
He just gonna drop the album.
Y'all getting it regardless.
Yeah, yeah, and there's some shit on there too. Also, he did speak on the ABK record, which people thought that the Ray Vaughn thing was like going to get kicked back up or whatever the case may be. And he said that he performed that on, was it Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. He said he performed that record on Jimmy Kimmel because that was advised to him to do that. But he never intended for that record to be a lead single or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So those are the things that he told me I could speak on. The rest of the stuff I'm not going to violate. But do you have any thoughts?
Well, people are not the only ones that's thinking that the Ray Vaughn thing is going to get kicked back up.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Ray Vaughn think that?
Well, you said that.
What did I say?
You just said that. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get what you said. I pick up what you're putting down. All right.
We got to be careful now.
Yeah. Because Joey told us that he watched the show. He's like, yeah, I watched the show.
Apparently, people is tapped in that we did not know.
Had no idea.
I had no idea. We've been on blogs. We've been on all type. Our manager said, I found out about shit about y'all from the timeline. And we in about 3 different group chats.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we were definitely on XXL, and shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. There's a lot of shit going on right now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so shout out to Joey. Hopefully he can figure that out. We did have a good conversation about how that's why he's so encouraging to up-and-coming artists to kind of take their career in their own hands and be their own boss type thing. But a lot of people ain't built for that. We talked about that on the show before. Like, everybody ain't built to just be their own boss. Mm-mm. So some people just need somebody to do some shit. Mm-hmm. And so, but that's why he said he's an advocate for a lot of the up-and-coming artists. So.
Well, y'all getting it on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully.
No, he said that.
Yeah, but if you do stuff like that, then technically the label owns it and they can just pull it down. So then it becomes you at war with the people who.
Yeah, but once it's on YouTube, we gonna have it already.
Yeah, everybody.
The rest of the internet gonna pull it,
rip it,
and all. Yeah.
But then he don't really get to like fully take advantage of it. You don't get the charts and the mint.
I don't think he cares about that because it's a mixtape.
Yeah, he's not tripping.
He's phrasing this as this is the album before the album.
Yeah.
He told us it was a tape.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he don't, and we heard it. So I'm sure he doesn't.
He didn't like that either. He did mention that.
That we heard. That he don't like we heard.
He didn't like that. He was like, yo, because he was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, Hed. I was wondering how you got my shit.
Are you serious?
Because he didn't even know that the label had sent his music out. He was like, I'm pulling up to the radio stations, and the DJs is like, yeah, that song off Whoop De Whoop is hard. He's like, how the fuck you hear my shit? So he wasn't in the group chat when they said that they was sending.
But I would understand. Like that would make me even more frustrated.
Yeah.
Because y'all sent my shit out. And now y'all pushing it back. I've been doing press runs. I've been doing interviews and stuff. And these people already have it. And y'all telling me, I didn't give y'all permission to give it out.
Right.
But since y'all gave it out, whatever. Y'all have the project. We agreed on the date. He said they told him August 1st.
Yeah.
So we agreed on the date. And then boom. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
We pushing it back. Push it back for what?
Yeah. He said they didn't really give him a reason. So.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my take, and I share with everyone that what I told them. Usually when a label does that, they don't have a quote unquote record or a single that's going to drive traffic or money or drive traffic or monetization to the project. They want a big single so that way they make money. You know what the case may be. And he was like, yeah, but I ain't never been that. Yeah. You know, which I really appreciate about Joey Badass is that he's very self-aware. He's like, since the beginning I started this shit over a decade ago, I've been a slow burner. Like, I'm not the one that's going to come out with this big radio single. Like, I'm going to put my project out. I'm going to get on the road and go work my shit. Yeah. And so I agree with that. Like, he has always stereotypically been that type of artist. He called a couple of them, like Devastated, went crazy or whatnot. But
you also have to tell the artist that, though, because even though you saying that's the reason for it, from his POV, y'all not telling me why. So
you saying the label should communicate. Like,
yeah.
But then I'm going to play the opposite side. From the label side, I've seen in scenarios, because I've actually been in the studio with some of our homies who I'm like telling them, hey, you need a record. You don't have a record. And they're like, man, this is coming out. I'm putting this out. I'm like, you're signed to a major label. They're not going to let you put this record out with no record. Like with no single or no record that they can monetize to make their money back. They probably spent a few $100,000 for your recording budget, for your masters and all of your videos to shoot them. They want to make that money back. And so a lot of times the artists, not saying Joey, but a lot of times artists are stubborn and they're like, I don't need no single. I don't need to play the game, or I don't want to be on the radio, or whatever the case may be. I don't need to be on these playlists in order for me to put this shit out, this art. And so I have seen that too.
But in Joey's specific scenario, why tell me this is the date we're dropping it after y'all got the project and y'all been sending it out to the radio people?
Right.
That don't make sense.
Yeah.
So if that's what the situation is and that's the reason for y'all pushing it back, then you need to tell me, hey, Joey, you need a single.
Correct.
You need something for us to push. Because clearly the one that he did on Jimmy Kimmel is the one that they want to be the single.
Right. I can see that.
If he's saying that I didn't even want to do that, they told me to do that, then that means that they picked that for him.
They picked the record.
They picked the record and they picked the date, and now y'all saying, hold on, never mind. You have to communicate. That's just in life, period. Yeah. You have to tell somebody the reason for something so they can understand, and they won't go on their live and tell their fans.
And air you out.
Air you out. I'm sure if he knew, like if the thing was, hey, you know what, we need a single, we let's get you with some producers, let's do, whatever the fuck the case is, because clearly, like he said, I've been doing all this shit off my back. He told us he got a studio in his house.
Facts.
So if you've been doing all of this, you've been doing your own rollout, because this whole year was a rollout. Yeah. You've been doing your whole rollout. It's fucking successful. You're on a great show. All right, yeah, we not dropping it. The date we gave you, never mind.
Yeah, never mind. And then no follow-up date.
Yeah. You playing? You actually playing with the pussy, because why the fuck would you say, you know what? Well, on this date, just tell them it ain't coming out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
On this date, say it's not coming out. Imagine waking up, maybe being a kid and waking up on Christmas, and there's no gifts under the tree. You know what, baby, we're gonna get you next year. You know what I'm saying? Or
not even next year. We gonna get you. We just don't know.
We don't know when.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that. That makes sense. I mean, again, that was a conversation I had with him. So hopefully, they can figure that out, because Joey is technically signed. So again, that's a lesson. People.
That was the other thing that he was encouraging artists to stay independent.
Stay independent. Yeah. But again, when people don't understand what that means. That means you don't get no machine, you don't get no big budget, people ain't helping you do nothing. You got to do everything yourself. And a lot of people ain't built like that either.
I hate this for him. Free Joey. He just seemed. I watched the whole video. He just seemed like a good nigga.
Yeah.
He seemed just a good nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You don't meet too many people that's just.
He's like, bro,
solid.
And then when I was talking to him, you could hear it. He's like, bro, he was like, hey, I just want to put my shit out.
Yeah.
I'm not asking them niggas for no more money. I'm not. He's like, I
drop
just
it.
I want to put my shit out.
Mhm.
And the other thing that I can speak on is we talked about Marquis, and he said at the end of the day, it's Joey Badass name for the fans. The fans, my fans that want to see me on the road, they want to come out to the shows, they want to hear the music that I've been working on. They don't know that it's label politics, or the label don't have a face. It's just the label.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't know all of these different people in these different departments making decisions on my behalf.
Yeah.
They just see me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I brought up something that Big Boy told us one time, a couple of times when I worked on Big Boy's show in the morning. He was like, hey, number one, we don't practice on the air. And I was like, damn, that stuck with me. And the second thing was, he said that it says Big Boy's Neighborhood. He said, my name is on the marquee.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do something, it's still Big Boy got to take the rap for that.
Right.
So that's what I was telling Joey. No matter what, it still says Joey Badass. It doesn't say by way of Columbia Records and then this A&R or this person at the label or this person in promotions or this, executive or whatever. So he understood, but he just sounded like he wasn't happy, and it was kind of deflating.
I wouldn't be either. You gotta look at the year he had. He started off the year with Rulers Back.
Yeah, that's what he said too.
And it's been up since.
Yeah.
He dropped that one, and then I forget what the second one was called, but that was the one everybody was speculating he was taking shots at J. Cole. He did that, and then he did the back and forth with Daylight and Rayvon. He just did the magazine photo shoot. The show just the season finale for the show just happened. Yep. It's time for an album.
Yeah, we want the project.
It makes sense. Yeah. So it's like I do all of this, y'all gonna lose the momentum, and it's gonna it'll die out. Something else that he had said on there was he said he wished it was like the NBA so he could get traded, so he can request a trade. I was thinking, and I'm not a dirty macker, but I'll do it for the sake of the conversation. A label that he could go to that would be good is Empire.
Yeah.
I think Empire would be good.
It'll be good for him. You know what? We should probably do that. Maybe on next week we could try to figure out. We could do like label trades.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it shouldn't be the major labels.
No, it's gonna be
like the CMGs,
CMGs, TDEs, and we could do like some brackets or something and see like, okay, I give you Glorilla for Dolce or some shit like that. That might be kind of crazy. Let us know what you think about the label trades. We can put that together. Shout out to Joey Badass though. They announced One Music Festival. I'm gonna read you some names. Mm-hmm. One Music Fest goes down. Shout out to my dude Motown Lee and the whole camp over there at One Music Fest. But October 25th and the 26th of this year, Piedmont Park, Atlanta, Georgia. Future Hendrix, Jasmine Sullivan, Kehlani, D Nice, Dungeon Family reunion. Ludacris, The Roots, Mary J. Blige, Busta Rhymes, Havoc, Doechii, Greg Street, Leon Thomas, Ari Lennox, Chief Keef, Wale, Clips, Boosie, and I'll Be Damn, Lloyd, and Jagged Edge, Gina Views.
You mentioned all them other people for nothing. When I just opened it, I don't know if my eyes are just trained but my eyes went straight to the left side, and I see Wale, Jagged Edge, Clips. Not like that, but I didn't look at that name. And then you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Badass though, but shout out to Boosie, but not the RSVP and Lloyd.
Yeah. That's enough for you to go.
That's enough for me to go.
Okay,
right
so
there.
if we take off, all right. So look, if Jagged Edge, if there's no Clips, there's no Wale, is Jagged Edge enough for you to go?
Yes.
Okay, if there's no Jagged Edge and there's just Wale, is that enough for you to go?
Okay, not like that.
I'm just saying.
This why. I missed the Jagged Edge show. I never seen Jagged Edge before.
Oh yeah, you missed the one
out here. I missed the show out here. So I have to see Jagged Edge perform.
You gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go.
That's number one. But I don't know if I want to see Jagged Edge in a festival setting.
You don't?
I think I would rather see Jagged Edge in a concert setting.
Okay. Well, I was gonna make the call.
So, I mean, like if it was out here, obviously, it's a no-brainer. And then the other thing, Wale is going to be here on August 6th with Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
I think it's August 6th, 7th, 9th, 8th, something
tour
like that.
with Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
That actually might be a better setting to see Wale in.
And it's here, and it's Keisha Cole.
It's Keisha Cole and Wale, yeah.
So I might need to ask Wale if I can get a birthday gift.
Yeah, he'll do that for you.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
He'd do that for you.
But you know who else is enough too is Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. That's somebody I never seen perform before, and I would like to see Mary J. get down. But I don't. But you're right though. Okay, let's have this conversation then. Fuck it. What is the difference between a festival setting and a regular show setting? Like, what is the experience? Because you went to the I Love R&B Fest, right? You went to the I Love R&B Fest, and you had a great time.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Okay, so you didn't have a good time.
No.
Because it was a festival setting, or because of what?
Because it was a festival. I don't like anything with too many people. I don't like summits. I don't like festivals. I don't like airports. I don't like concerts. I don't like arenas. So
where the fuck are you supposed to see these people if not in an arena?
On TV. On TV.
Hey, you know what? I be trying. You know,
have you ever been to a Versus?
A Versus, like Swiss Beats and Timbaland?
Yes. I bet you enjoyed it from the comfort of your home.
No, I never been to a Versus.
Exactly. You didn't need to. You didn't need to see that in person.
So, how do you want to see these people perform?
On TV.
So you don't want to go see Jagged Edge perform?
If I can be isolated and not have to, I worked at Staples Center for 7 years.
So you want them to just come perform for you?
That's not what I said.
That's what isolation means.
No, it's backstage. Why are you acting like we don't do this?
No, okay, so you want to see them perform, but you don't want to be in Gen Pop.
If I can have off to the side backstage experience, ain't nobody bumping me.
Oh, so you just want to be side stage watching them perform?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I need to be comfortable.
Okay, that makes sense.
I wasn't comfortable at the
how we saw Lil Wayne.
Exactly.
Okay,
just like that.
Well, we was low key we was low key with the band. Yeah. We was next to the drummer,
and I didn't say one word to you.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
We was
low key in the video for Lil Wayne.
No, it's videos of us all on stage.
Nigga, we was way too far on that stage. I just thought about that. I was literally standing next to the drummer. He, yeah, I don't want to be that close. I actually like enjoying the show. You know, it's a good spot that I found front of house with the sound engineer. Mm-hmm. They have seats, they got water, maybe a fan, and then you get to see everything. The only thing the only downside to that is you see the set list and you see what's finna happen next on the screens.
I'm not reading all that.
Yeah, see, I'll be nerding out.
I'm literally watching the show. When we did Lil Wayne, I mean, we saw all this shit was right there.
He had a teleprompter.
He had a teleprompter and everything. But I was so locked in on him. Like, remember, I didn't talk to you when Lil Wayne came out.
You didn't say nothing.
I didn't say shit. Like, I be locked in, and I'm so used to working at basketball games and concerts and shit like that. It's always somebody bumping me. Somebody always spilling something on me, stepping on me loud. I can't see because I'm short. Everybody bigger than me. So I had to stand up at the GNX thing on the chair.
You did.
That was not comfortable.
You did stand up on the chair.
That wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh, I had a panic attack at Rolling Loud.
Why?
My first Rolling Loud, they start doing mosh pits.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
It ain't us, it's them.
I know, but I just can't, I literally, I fucking started crying. I just can't. It's just too much.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's crazy. They having the time of their life, and you over there crying your eyes out.
It's fucking damn near 100,000 people. Everybody crowded around waiting for Lil Uzi Vert to come out. Yeah. And he played I Just Wanna Rock about 10 fucking times back to back. Yeah, and they kept going crazy every fucking time. Yeah. Get me the fuck out of here. I can see this on stream.
maybe that I can see that. I never thought about it from you being fragile.
Yeah, I'm a paranoid person. When we did when I went to the I Love R&B Fest, I only stayed to see Fabulous.
But you said you saw Ja Rule.
I saw everybody. But I came for Fabulous.
Got you.
I didn't leave because all them was going to be performing, but I also didn't want to walk far. It was a far-ass walk. Remember, that was when it was about 135 degrees in L.A. I sweated. You know how I feel about sweating.
Yeah, you only sweat when it's cold on your nose.
Yeah.
Which don't make any sense to me, but I digress.
So if I go to a freaking show and I'm sweating and uncomfortable, I'm ugly.
I low
I
key.
go home.
Okay, is there anybody that you would want to see in a festival setting? Because I think it's certain people that you probably would be better in a festival setting.
Well, I'll go anywhere Fabulous is.
Okay.
Uncomfortable.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It's Fabulous. So I would do that. But I want to see R&B closed in.
You side stage, or what about in a suite or a box or something?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
I can do that. Anything that's like, if people start running, I've been shot at a lot.
I've been shot at a lot?
I have.
Okay.
You remember that USC shooting on Halloween?
Yeah.
I was sitting right next to the person that got shot.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
Washington High School?
Now it's clear that I'm here for a real reason. Many men. Okay.
Hey, it's all fun until you fall.
All right.
People stepping over you.
Hey.
Have you been traveled before?
Yes.
So you should. I don't even know what the joke's for. Then you should understand where I'm coming from.
I understand where you're coming from, but also I've gotten to a point where I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna allow my paranoia to stop me from different life experiences. Like how you feel about Fabulous is how I feel about in general. Like I want to go to the OneMusicFest just to, like, I fuck with Clips, I fuck with Wale. I want to go just see Ludacris.
I've never seen you sit in general population.
I've seen Gen Pop. I be doing that. I did that at the Tyler Creator Show. Me and will.i.am was literally in the crowd on the floor, just looking up like everybody else.
How close were you on the floor?
It was open. It's like where
What
everybody.
row?
It wasn't no rows.
What section?
It's just floor. It's GA floor, like where you could. It's like a festival where you just get to the front if you get to the front.
What arena was it?
It was Crypto. It wasn't rows.
Crypto has sections and rows.
It wasn't. It was an open floor, just like a festival. Because he performed in the middle, remember? For Tyler, he got that thing where he performed in the middle. It ain't like sections or seats.
Are you close to the stage?
Nah. We was just in there with the crowd.
I need to see a picture of this.
We was just in there with the crowd. Low key.
I worked there for a long time. I never seen it be no sections. What was on the ticket?
GA.
All right.
Low key was me, Will, and then Lil Yachty was there too. He was on the floor with us. Like it was.
Who else is in this area?
Just
Because
regular.
if you
people.
expect me to believe that Yachty and will.i.am is in general population,
We was in Gen Pop.
No, y'all had to be close up in some section or something.
We was not sectioned off. We was just right there. It's called GA. Just like if you go to a festival.
You recorded on your phone?
No, I didn't record that.
You got backstage with Tyler that day?
Yes.
That's the fan experience.
But yeah, I'm just saying. I never seen like how you feel about Fabulous. How I feel about Ludacris. Ludacris, one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go see him how I could see him. Like if I could see him at the festival, I'll go see him. But I was able to see Nelly. Just certain people that I want to check off that I want to get to see before they stop touring like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Ludacris is one of mine. Is there anybody else?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Just Fabulous.
Just Fab.
Just Fab. Tupac.
You go anywhere Tupac was?
Mm-hmm. I mean, not then. Like.
Well, then it's the only time you could go. Now you shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it would have to be something that's just so. If you go here, he here. We found him.
We found him.
We found him in.
Shit, I don't want nothing to do with it. If they find Tupac today, I don't want nothing to do with it.
You crazy.
I'm cool.
You're lying.
I don't want to hear no records. I don't want to come to the studio.
You're lying.
If they find Tupac.
If Tupac dropped a fucking mixtape today and they found him, nigga, you're playing it.
I'm listening to it.
And you're going to want to talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him.
You're lying. That's a lie. That is not the truth.
That's spooky. That's too much for me.
If they find Tupac and everything regular.
How the fuck they find Tupac?
I don't know. But let's say they found him in here.
I have so many questions that
Exactly.
I'm talking about that would have to be answered for me to fuck with him.
And you'll figure that out. But even that means that you're interested in it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't. I'm not, because there's a reason why he either left or why they made him leave. You know what I'm saying?
And we will need to break that.
I'm cool. Y'all got it.
It's Tupac.
It is, but I'm cool.
I thought you wasn't letting your fear stop you from life experiences.
I watch too many Black Ops movies for that type of shit.
And I got trauma getting trampled over.
Okay, well, shit, we both trauma bonded then.
We're not trauma bonded.
Shit.
Because you know what you do? You make it work for you.
Make what, the trauma work?
Your point.
Make my what point?
The one we talking about.
How I make it work for me?
Like you just did.
Okay. Anyway, shout out to Tupac. If they find him, I don't want nothing to do with it. Call Gina.
I'm quick.
Gina coming to pull up. She coming to the studio and all that.
I am.
I'm not coming. Nigga, fuck that. All right. Speaking of Tyler, the Creator, at the Crypto, who was in GA. That was a great show too. Shout out to Tyler, the Creator, because fun fact, Tyler was working on this new album when I went with Will to see him at the Crypto.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand because he was asking, Will about beats and stuff like that. He's like, yo, I want some of that old school shit. And I'm like, why is Tyler trying to get like some up-tempo stuff? Like, it's not really what he make.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, he drops Don't Tap That Glass, which is the new project that came out. It's a whole new aesthetic, whole new feel. Also, shout out to Tyler too, because that night, this is what I noticed about Tyler, the Creator. The people who inspired him or who he really fucked with, he really, like, there was an impact there. He treats Clips that way, Pusha T and Malice, and will.i.am as well. And then, like, I saw him give props to somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but he was on High 97 talking to Ebro and them. Mm-hmm. Long story short, in the middle of his show, he stopped his show to give props to will.i.am while he was on stage, and he was like, Will inspired me. Like,
he could see him from the stage?
No. You was trying to make your point. She gonna get this point, ain't she?
I already found it. I found the picture.
Okay.
You was in the 100s.
Okay. What does that mean?
That's close to the stage. It's not regular.
It's open seating, though. It's Southwest.
It's open seating, but you're still in a section.
Okay.
Everything has a map.
Well, I appreciate you and your journalistic integrity.
What did he say about will.i.am?
He just said that Will was one of the ones that inspired him because he was different growing up.
You think he knew he was there, though?
Yeah. Yeah, he knew he was there. But it was just dope to see that because people never include Will in them conversations. Like, he's never in any hip-hop conversations when people talk about the best producers and this and that, but he stay giving sauce away. All right, but the new album, Don't Tap That Glass, came out. Out of nowhere, everybody was talking about how he's still on the Chromacopia tour, and he dropped this new project. It's like, oh, Tyler kind of going for it because his consistency ain't normally like that. He go away just like Dot, just like everybody else. He dropped the project. Off the project, I mean, Pharrell is on there, but everybody I've seen a lot of people like Big Poe. I'm a fan of the record Don't Tap That Glass / Tweaking. And this project is more about movement. The rollout was, don't pull up to none of my shit if you're not trying to dance. Mm-hmm. I thought it was crazy. I thought he was crazy. I mean, every time Tyler drops some shit, I think he's crazy. But there's like some level of genius behind it too, because it's all themed. Mm-hmm. And I started thinking about who else drops albums like that where they get fully in character for the whole length of the album. I only really remember Ye doing that. And I only remember Bruno Mars doing that.
The Weeknd got his old face reconstructed.
The Weeknd, he does that too. Do you think artists should do that more?
I think that I don't care. That's one thing. I don't care. But for the people who are doing it, I think it invites the fans into that that not era of your life.
Like it create a world around it.
Yeah, but it's like fans are gonna always remember all of Kanye's different name changes. Yeah, I seen a picture of I used to actually have this on my header on Twitter. It was Drake. It was a cartoon of Drake, and each album was in front of him, but it had all the different changes and transitions he went through, like you know, he done a lot of things to his hair, or not a lot of things, but different things to his hair over the years. He had the curly top, he had the fade, he had the braids, he had the barrettes. You know, he's done a lot of like
Cut
different
the heart
styles.
into his head.
The heart was a moment.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't remember everybody cutting hearts in the head?
Hell no.
And then even
my homies ain't cutting no hearts in their head.
All right, tough guys.
I'm just saying, I didn't see no niggas with hearts cutting their head.
Well, a lot of people had hearts in their heads, and then girls were also getting a heart braid on the side of their heads.
I seen that before.
So that was a moment. But I don't have a problem with it. I just don't care too much for it, because I feel like Drake's is more. It's not as noticeable as like a Weeknd's is, or like Tyler the Creator or Kanye, you know. But I think that it just invites the fans into a different time of the artist's life in their career.
Oh, you know what? Can we count Cash Money because they did the camo shit? Is that a thing?
I think that was their whole theme.
That's just how them niggas dress.
I don't think they did it. Yeah, I don't think they did it per album.
Yeah, that's true.
That was just like their whole thing. It's like
Puff,
Nicki,
the shiny suit shit. That was like a thing, right?
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, you young. So yeah,
it's like when Beyonce was this whole Sasha Fierce and all that type of stuff. Nicki Minaj done it, the bangs, the pink hair and stuff.
Yeah,
it's a different time. I feel like Rihanna's done it.
Who did she become?
She just it's not changing who
no,
you
saying,
are. It's just different styles.
Yeah, well, I don't remember her. I don't remember.
She used to have the short hair. She did red hair.
I do remember the red hair.
It was like just different phases. Chris Brown's done it.
Yeah, Chris Brown definitely done it. Yeah, I don't know. I have noticed that over the years, even if they don't create a whole world with wardrobe or style, I have noticed that most artists change their hair per album, and then they rock that throughout the course of that album.
Yeah, there's can we say this yet? Let me see what he just dropped.
Who? What artist?
I can't say it until I know he just dropped something, but I know he was supposed to be. No, he didn't do it, so I can't even say it.
Oh. Or even what YG is doing right now with the suits.
Well, there go the name.
What? It's called the Suits? That's public though. He's doing shit with suits. He don't normally wear suits everywhere. He wear basketball shorts and hard bottoms.
He told us something else he was doing.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Well, if you're trying to date right now and you are looking for a Yelp review on a man, I do not suggest you creating a T-App account, because according to Hot Freestyle, the viral T-App was hit by a data breach, leaking 72,000 photos and IDs.
Damn.
So, for context, the T-App is kind of like Yelp, but for dating.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not aware of this, and I wish I'd have known about this sooner.
Why?
Just run a nigga Carfax real quick.
You would sign up for that?
No. I have to sign up in order to run your shit?
Why would you want to run my shit?
Not your shit, but a woman.
Yeah, but this is for women.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's for women.
You said it was a Yelp for dating.
So, I'm told that, or from what I saw, it was initially created so that like women could report on men, like to say like, oh, this person just got out of jail, this person's this person da da da. But it's turned into people exposing relationships and double lives and things like that. And obviously, when we come up with something, men can't let us have anything. So they created the box score.
Really?
Yeah. So it's the same thing, but the guy version of it, where they put women on there.
That's a whole nother app?
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this is weird.
Absolutely.
But I see the intention, but it's a little weird to me, because I think that most people are not honest anyway. Mm-hmm. And so, like, you can just go in there and make some shit up about it. It's all kind of shit on social media right now about me. And you too. Yeah. Shit that ain't true. Shit that...
I heard I got a baby on the way.
You got a baby on the way?
But I've been pregnant for like 5 years.
With what baby? with whose baby?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've been pregnant for 5 years. I've been pregnant and a stud for 5 years.
And a stud. You a pregnant stud.
I'm a pregnant
for 5
stud.
years. You defy all 3 odds
Yeah.
of that whole state. I'm a pregnant stud, been pregnant for 5 years.
I'm a pregnant stud.
First of all, you do the impregnating if you was. Well, never mind.
No.
Never mind.
You almost fucked that up.
Yeah, I was.
I've been pregnant. I've been a stud, and I've been hiding a boyfriend. A rap nigga.
Yeah, that math ain't mathing.
But that's how rumors are. It don't make sense. That's why they're rumors.
Do you know somebody that's used this app?
No, so one of the homegirls in the group chat did create an account, but she said that you have to get accepted. And she created her account before the data breach happened. So she probably definitely got leaked.
Well, the deep web homies came through.
It's just evolution.
What you mean by that?
So before that, there was a thing, Instagram page called Whose Mans Is This? And Whose Girl Is This? And it was a lot of posts about people across Los Angeles who were either dating someone and the person wanted to know more information about them, or people knew that they were in a relationship and they weren't acting as if they were in relationships. That was a thing. And then during the Sidekick era, it was the A's list, where every high school had a list that would go around and it would talk about what's going on within the school. Kind of like how the Shade Room used to be.
Yeah.
For like celebrities, but that was like a thing within high schools. Charlamagne was talking about something that was it was a website or something that he said that like this is like all of this shit has been a thing. And then I want to say Lipstick Alley is kind of used for the same thing. I think that's like a blog. I mean,
yeah, I ain't never heard of none of that shit. I'm totally out the loop on all of that. I just think, I think everybody gonna lie anyway, so it's no point. Like you gonna lie on me or her or like it just to me it defeats the purpose. But yeah, God be with everybody. I just think that this is so crazy. Do you know if you were to pop up on one of these sites, would you want to know?
Well, who did it or what is that?
Like, would you like? Let's say randomly we found out, like, oh shit, Gina's on here on the Yelp for women, right? On the box score, or whatever it is. Would you want somebody to tell you like, hey, you on this app?
No, I can't take it.
You think
I'll be mad as a motherfucker.
Crash out on?
Cause I already don't. I already don't even engage with like men who have feminine tendencies. So if I was to find out that I engaged with somebody who did some stud shit like that, for lack of better words, because I don't want to. I say I'm not calling men bitches during the retrograde. So if I find out like a nigga do some bitch shit, like running his mouth, like that would really piss me off. And I don't have like a roster, so I would know exactly where it came from, and that would piss me off. But I've been through that before.
So you don't want to know if somebody put you on there.
I'm a crash out
all the way.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
What if it's a stellar review though?
It's still weird. I don't even fuck with niggas who gossip. Like, I don't fuck with niggas who gossip. Like, what are you doing? That's like weird. It's just weird to me.
Yeah. You
shouldn't even be interested in creating apps and stuff like that. Like, if you gonna be that type of nigga, you might as well go start you might as well just create a news page. You know, report the news.
You can stream. Okay. Well, shout out to everybody on the T app. Hope everything works out for you. I saw this story and I wanted to ask you about this because this is a very touchy subject. But I think
literally touchy.
It is touchy. At least it was touchy in my algorithm. It says, I'm not even gonna read, but there's an NBA star.
Man, read the whole thing.
NBA Laker DeAndre accused of leaving woman stranded in Turks after she refused to sleep with him. Now, I'm going to read this comment from Nate Johnson, not to be confused with our producer. I feel like y'all do this to yourself at this point. I don't know what you thought you were being flown out for, because I can guarantee you it wasn't to discuss the pick and roll. Hey, I'm gonna fly you to Turks so we can go over this triangle offense. So I'm not meaning to laugh at you, girl, for getting stranded on a tropical paradise. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny. You know what I mean? Now, Gina Views. I don't know. Okay. Have you ever had the conversation with your friends about getting flown to places?
Sex traffic?
No, not sex trafficking. No. I'm talking about getting flown out to have.
Is we tricking or trafficking?
Tricking.
Okay.
I'm talking about getting flown to a place to spend time with a man. Have you ever had this conversation with any of your friends before?
What you mean though? Like,
have y'all ever discussed this or talked about it or done it before?
Yeah, we all been flued out.
Okay. Is there an expectation? Do you think that there's an expectation for women if they get flown out?
Absolutely. It's an expectation for women. If you give a man your number, if he takes you on an expensive date, their men always have an expectation.
Okay. So it's okay. If there's always an expectation, does the expectation increase based on how much money the person spends?
From their side?
Yeah, from the man's side.
I don't know. I'm going to assume.
Because it's a difference between, like, I'll take you to Panda Express.
You might just want some pussy. But if you take him to boy, you might want some pussy and head.
Oh, it's tiers.
I don't know, because I'm not the nigga with the money.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm assuming, though.
Yeah.
But you the nigga with the money. You should know.
I don't got no money. But I'm saying because I don't really participate in this type of shit like that.
Okay, well, speak from a man's perspective that spends, if you were to take a girl on it, you date. Do you go on dates?
Yes, I participate.
Do you have any expectations?
No.
So what the fuck you asking me?
Because I want to know your experience. I know that I don't have expectation, but I know I'm abnormal.
But you also have guy friends who have conversations with you.
Yeah, but I want to get the female perspective. So the dudes that I know who participate in it, they absolutely have expectations. Mm-hmm. They like, I expect her to X, Y, and Z or whatever the case may be. Some of them, I've actually heard of a scenario where they kind of negotiate everything up front.
That's why, what Nate Jackson said is not too far off.
Nate Johnson.
Nate Johnson is not too far off.
What? That's your stomach?
Yeah.
And what you want? Alka-Seltzer?
I don't know what I need. I need an edible.
No, you don't.
My head hurts so fucking bad. The light fucking me up.
Okay. So finish what you were saying.
I don't know. My stomach distracted me. What was we talking about?
We was talking. You said Nate Johnson might.
Oh, Nate Johnson. She's not too far off because, okay, so not like that. But if I go somewhere with somebody, or if I go, I know I'm fucking.
Right.
Because I'm planning to fuck.
Right. But that's your decision.
Yeah.
But so it don't matter what their expectation is.
But it's not fair to leave somebody stranded because they're not doing what you. That's like controlling as fuck.
Yeah.
You will leave me stranded because I'm not fucking you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But that's why I said I operate from the space of I don't have any expectations in general, but I know people who do, and they just kind of get it out the way up front.
At what point do you expect some pussy?
I don't ever.
When do you want some?
I want some today. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I want some now.
Okay. When you show interest in a female, and y'all spending time together, y'all texting, y'all go on dates, in the back of your mind, you know that you're eventually like, I'm gonna want this.
Yes. Well, I want it now, But I don't have expectation of getting it ever. My desire for it doesn't mean that I expect it.
If you don't get it, do you move on?
No, I don't have a time limit on it like that. No.
So if she never gives it to you,
I've had scenarios. I've gotten pressed because I don't do it.
do you go get it somewhere else?
I have.
But if you want it so bad and she's not giving it to you, you're gonna go somewhere else.
I have. I found other ways to you know.
It's a little expectation there.
How?
It's a little bit of expectation there.
It's not really no, because I'm not expecting it from you.
If y'all get in a relationship.
I don't know. I ain't been in a relationship and shit since you was born. So.
You just told us about a girl you was living with.
Yeah, but that was.
You said my girlfriend.
That was in 2010.
Okay, so if you end up being in a relationship, let's say today, who you are, DJ Hed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I expect all of it.
You expect some pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, I expect that for sure.
You contradict everything you just said.
No, it don't. Because me just flying you out randomly, like he probably.
The fuck is you flying a bitch out for, to talk about the radio?
No, what I'm saying is if he's like in this scenario, it's different than being in a relationship with somebody and living together.
If you are attracted to somebody on the internet that you followed her and you're attracted to her and you want to see her and she tells you, okay, fly me to LA. You fly her to LA. You didn't ask her to come out here to play tic-tac-toe.
No, we could play Mario Kart.
You want some pussy though.
I do
as
want it.
As a man, you
Oh no, that's what I'm telling you. I always want it, but I don't expect it.
If she walk around you naked, do you expect it?
No. I don't have that sense of entitlement like that. I don't expect her to give me nothing. I want it while she's over there where she at before I flew her in. I want it now, off rip. I don't have no conversation. I want it today. Do I expect it? No.
Okay. If she warm up the slot machine and you almost hit the jackpot and she say no, are you mad?
No.
With the slot machine hot?
Yeah.
That's cap.
No, it's not.
That's fucking cap.
No, you be irritated until you see me.
That's cap.
I'm a different type of person. I'm telling you, I would tell you what I did, but it's crazy. You don't want to know me like that.
I don't want to know
but
I think all men expect pussy.
Just off rip.
Yes.
Like
I think that men have a level of entitlement and ego that if I'm around you and entertaining you or giving you some type of attention, you expect some pussy. And I feel like the expectation is shown when you start rubbing up on me when we watching TV. If you become we start being physically intimate and you touching up on me and all of that, you expect some pussy.
Okay.
Because why the fuck would you be touching me?
So, fun fact, I never initiate none of that.
Oh, they just jump on you.
I'm just telling you the truth. I never initiate contact. Never.
Never.
Not ever.
You never in your life initiated contact.
I have in my life, but I'm talking about I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to be honest with you. Since I bought my mom a house and bought my house, I don't initiate no contact.
So even after the first time?
Oh, after the first time, yes. After the first time, then I'll initiate contact. But up until you have to literally take my hand and put it on your leg or touch me or do something in order to, I don't initiate. No, I don't do the first kiss initiating like that. You have to hug me or do something to initiate the contact. But me, I'm looking at it from like, I'm finna lose everything if I kiss this bitch. That's how I think about shit. Paranoid.
What? I thought you don't let your life experience.
No, that I let. Hey, no, that I let.
I thought we didn't let it. Our trauma dictate our life experiences.
Now that I'm paranoid about.
Why?
Because if you see what just happened to Shannon, like it's a whole bunch of shit going on.
That just happened this year.
I know that, but I'm saying I'm thinking about that ain't the first thing. It's been shit that's been happening over the years.
So you have an expectation that she's going to do something to hurt you. Yes. So there is some expectation there.
That she's going to harm the sanctity of my financial security.
Why date somebody that you fear that they're that type of person?
I just fear the world in that way. It ain't even personal to the woman. It's just humans. It's like, oh my God, if I say the wrong comment, I'm finna lose my house. That's how I be thinking.
Wow.
Real shit. So no, I don't have any expectations.
Would you leave a woman stranded for not giving you vagina?
No.
Yeah, that nigga was kind of crazy for that.
But what I will do is honor your request.
What?
If we go somewhere and you like pull over, let me out, I'm gonna pull over. I'm not finna fight you about it.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. I'm gonna pull over and open the door. And if you get out, and you
she asked to get put out the car?
No. I'm saying I would never leave a woman stranded, but I know that I would be accused of leaving you somewhere, even at your request. I will oblige your request, no matter what the request is. You tell me never call you again, I'm never gonna call you again. You say it's over, you want to break up, I'm not gonna fight you on it. I don't do none of that. That's how I get down. So women have a problem with that typically.
With giving them what they want?
Giving them what they want, because they want me to like be resistant to it. You just gonna put me out? I didn't. No, you said let you out the car.
I really want to see the women you date. The bitches, bitches got you scared to kiss them. They breaking up with you and they wanting you to make up with them.
Have you met women?
Yeah.
What you mean? This is not foreign. This is not a foreign concept.
Well, that could be your type.
No.
If you've dealt with it multiple occasions, it might be your type.
No. It just happens to be women.
If you can count on your hands how many people you dated, how many?
That doesn't make up the full, like it's probably like a good 30%, 20-30%.
Of what?
Of the total women.
That you dated?
Yeah, that act like that. At some point, this is going to sound, what do they call it? Pig-headed, patriot, whatever it is. Whatever the buzzword is y'all got for this semester. I just assume that women just do certain women things at some point, no matter who they are.
Based off the 30% that have done?
Just on qualities of characteristics. I just assume that they're going to do something that I assume to be like a woman trait. Like how you was talking about men, I don't deal with men that do these types of things. Mm-hmm. I just assume that a woman is going to do something at some point that's like, oh, that's just her being a girl.
We might need to dig deep into this one day.
Okay. Well, moving along. Do you believe in PDA?
Hell no. I just was telling Nate, I don't even hold hands.
When's the last time you held a nigga hand?
I've never held a hand.
Outside. Ever in your life?
I've never walked with a nigga and held hands.
That's cap.
Ever.
That's cap. 6th grade, middle school.
Never. You want some TMI?
Yeah.
The only time I hold a nigga hand is if I'm looking back at him. He holding my hands.
Yeah, kind of. That's how it works.
He holding my wrist. Maybe.
So you don't hold you? Okay.
Bro, that's
how
stupid.
do you show physical affection?
We touch, we lay up on each other, and we cuddle. You said physical affection.
Okay. Have you ever kissed a man outside of a car or like a closed house or something?
A closed house or outside of a car?
In public. What the fuck? Shit. I'm talking to her like she got to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? We both spectrum-y today. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you just said to a closed house or outside of a car.
Closed environment.
That's not what you said at first.
Have you ever kissed a man?
You said you talking exact.
Outside of a controlled, closed environment.
No.
Never a peck, like
at a hotel inside the room.
Damn, she worse than me.
I'm not doing nothing in public. I get uncomfortable when I see couples in a club booed up. We in the fucking club. You supposed to be here to get bitches. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and they pockets full of blown. Bitch, why did you bring sand to the beach? The fuck is y'all? That a club is not a setting for a couple.
I agree. I don't believe in going to a club.
When I be looking over at a regular whatever and I see people tongue kissing and shit, it makes me fucking throw up.
Yeah, you definitely. You know what? I know a lot of y'all that be listening to this show and watching this show, you think it's me. You think I'm the one that's a little askew. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't like PDA.
No, you different. You's a different type of nigga.
Bro. When last time you held hands in public?
I don't really do that. I don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the R word no more, but she's a little that. You know what I'm saying? You know which R word I'm referring to. I can't say it, but you know what it is. Anyway, Gina's lying, and she's left the studio. So she's definitely lying.
Nigga walk me down, all of that.
Yes.
Just to say you don't do it.
No, I don't really participate in it like that. But I will do it.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
We just did Happy Gilmore. I seen you stabbing fries that's already fries.
Yeah, eat it with a fork.
With your fork. And I know for a Fendi fact that if a bitch came over there and leaned her head on your shoulder, you would
No, I wouldn't move.
You would let a bitch lay her head right there.
Yeah. I'm very friendly.
All right. We're going to pin this for a few weeks because I remember when we first started this show and you was sitting in here telling me, Nay, and PB about all these titles you don't do, all this girl shit you don't like, how a bitch got to tell you how many kisses she want a day.
Mm-hmm.
You hit your quota for the week.
5 a day.
With quick kisses and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you told us how unaffectionate you are.
Yeah.
So now you telling me you do PDA.
No, I don't do PDA. I said I participated.
What was the point of this question?
Because there was this thing where this couple was hooking up in public, and it was wild. This dude was, I think he was fingering his girl at the game.
Oh, they was getting cracking.
At the game.
What game?
They was at I think they was at a Philadelphia Phillies game, it looked like.
It's a video?
Yeah, click the link, fool. They was at a Phillies game, and I mean when I tell you she was peaking, like it's kind of different. So
this is not PDA. This is fornication in public.
Well, I was asking because I wanted to know what the line was. Like, what's too far for PDA? Like you said, tongue kissing is kind of where you vomit, right?
I don't like when I see people walking like with the girl in the front and the dude in the back, and they just be walking slow through the mall. That looks stupid.
Walk like penguins.
Yeah, we got all this space. And hold it like it's just all stupid to me. Oh, she was. He took her there. He took her there.
Yeah.
They probably don't have their own spot to live in, and I doubt they have their own house, and they don't have cars.
Oh, they came up there in an Uber, and that's the only time they could really.
Yeah, they look like they just met too. I just don't like the way his hat is.
You can't figure me with your hat like that.
I don't like the way he got the glass. They both got glasses on. They probably off some powder.
Damn.
A pill or something.
Is there any scenario where you would hold a hand in public?
Yeah, if you pulling me out the way, cross the street.
Okay, so
if I'm drunk.
Okay, so basically to lead you.
Yes.
But not just to show affection to you.
Mm-mm. I'll hold hands walking with the homegirl through the party.
Okay.
So we all stay connected?
Oh, we have done that. We've held hands before I think we was at the Revolt Summit or something. We was going through
I know for a fact I didn't hold your hand. I probably held the back of your shirt.
Something like that.
I probably put my hand on your neck. But I know I am so against hand holding.
What is the problem?
I don't know.
We got to dive deep into that shit.
Well, I was raised by a single father. I never saw affection in the household.
Oh, okay.
Tough love.
All right.
We just out here holding hands.
We got IG question from you, the viewer. Shout out to Dog Mentality. He says, for DJ Hed, does Tupac have a song with Notorious B.I.G. pre-beef? And if so, what's the name of the album? The song? What's the name of the song album? Well, first of all, fuck it. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If Jagged Edge got a song with Tupac,
I'm sure. No, I'm pretty sure Biggie. If I'm being serious, yes, I think that they have a song together. I remember hearing a song that they had either did together or somebody put together before, but I don't know what the song is called. I don't think it actually is on any album anywhere. I think it's just a loose leaf song. Okay,
so according to ChatGPT, the song is called "Running from the Police." It's Tupac featuring Biggie and Stretch. It was recorded in '93. It first appeared on bootlegs and unofficial releases, and it was later officially released on Tupac Resurrection 2003. And then there's so it's called "Running from the Police," but then there's a Eminem version called "Running, Dying to Live." That was a remix version by Eminem. And it was produced by Easy Mo B. And this is all from ChatGPT, so I don't know how accurate this is.
Well, there you go. Dog Mentality. There's your answer from Gina Views.
Wait, but this has to be incorrect because it's not pre-beef because Tupac died in '93, so they were already beefing in '93.
Damn, he died in '93?
Or '94.
I thought it was '97.
He died in '96.
96.
He died in '96.
Yeah.
I remembered. I remember that being a year. He died. Let me see.
Yeah,
I believe he died in '93.
Was kind of early. Them niggas still popping.
Yeah, he died in '96. So never mind what I was going to say. I was assuming, incorrectly, obviously, but I was assuming that he died in '93. So that wouldn't make sense for it to be before the beef.
Okay. Last question before we get out of here, and this is just something that you can all debate in the chat and whatnot as well. Do we need to include the legends, even though we weren't around for their prime? Like when people ask you like the top 5 or the greatest of all time, do we automatically include people even if we can't relate or wasn't around for them?
I think that if there's we as in who? As in the fans or?
Yeah, just fan or people who just listen to hip hop. Like for instance, I wasn't around for Rakim, but Big Boy was. And so when we talk, he was like, oh, Rakim got to go in there. And for me, it starts at Tupac and Biggie. I was a kid for them, but I still didn't fully, like when you told Pusha T, I wasn't fully around for their impact like that. I do know Snoop's impact, and I do know, like Nelly and Eminem and Dre and like that shit. I was there for that. So I remember Eminem being the biggest thing in the world. So do we include the artists even though we didn't feel their impact like that? Like when they ask you, do you have to include them in these lists? Do we have to include them?
For a list, I think including them in a list and including them in your own personal list, I think it's 2 separate conversations.
Yeah.
Because if it's a personal list, then I'm actively still listening to Donnell Jones. So if we're talking about R&B, I'm going to mention Donnell Jones. Is Donnell Jones an active R&B artist right now?
No.
Not really, but for my own personal list, yes, I'm going to include Donnell Jones. But if we're talking about like a list of the greatest such and such and such, like I think at some point we need to separate the of all time from the current time.
Generations.
Yeah. Because like at some point we're gonna have to retire these damn conversations about Tupac, Biggie, and not just the people who have passed away, but the people who are clearly not. Lauryn Hill, who's not dropping music anymore, but is 100% impactful.
Jay-Z
in the culture. Yeah, like at some point we're gonna have to stop including them with the Doechis of the world and the Doja Cats and and stuff like that. Like I just don't think that it's necessarily fair. But if it's your personal list, then yeah,
you can. Well, let us know what you think. I saw the thing online. I saw people having a conversation. I was like, that's interesting because just because you got Lauryn Hill and Nicki Minaj as your two goats doesn't mean that this 12-year-old can't have Doechii as her
Exactly.
as hers. So
that's why when people ask me who the top 5 West Coast, I ask the question back: are you asking who's top 5, like that's known amongst everybody, or are you asking my top 5 West Coast, me personally? Because mine is going to be different than what yours is, or what Nay's is, or but can't nobody argue who's undeniably the top 5 West Coast, whether you a fan of them or not.
True. Yeah, that's true. All right, well, let us know what you think in the comments, in the chat. Hit us up. Get that merch. Gina Views, the card game.
Yeah, hofessions.com for the card game, and then you can go get the Shut the Fuck Up and Rap and R&B merch on ginaviews.la, and I might drop one of the tracks on Tuesday from the mixtape.
Oh, shit.
My birthday's Tuesday.
Gina Views finally gave us a date on her birthday. That's the first time you ever gave us a date.
I don't know.
Ever in life.
They'll forget, though.
They not going to forget. Put that shit in your calendar. Gina Views' birthday, we're going to celebrate it, next week. So make sure you tap in. Also, go to culturemerch.shop. All the links is in the bio and in the info of this YouTube video. If you are listening on just audio, thank you. Hit that follow or subscribe. It helps us out. On our way to 40K, we appreciate you. You can call us, leave us a voicemail. You can leave us a voice note. Please leave your name, though. And we got hella messages from people. I don't know who the fuck you are. So leave us a voice note, a voicemail, call us. We want to hear from you.
Let's listen to them next week.
Yeah, we're going to play some on the air next week. So the number is 956 headphone. That's not the area code 956. The number is HEDFONE on your touchtone keypad. Make sure you do that. We'll see you next week. It's effective immediately.